Okay, happy Friday, February 10th, 2023. Recap, I am a multi-app driver, Newport Beach, California, 52 years old, married with 2 dogs. I do Amazon Flex, Walmart Spark, DoorDash, Uber Eats, deliver that, and roadie. About 90% of the time I'm on Spark, Flex, Uber Eats, or DoorDash. Right now I'm working 6 days a week, anywhere between 12 to 14 hour days, and goal is $2,000 a week. And I've been pulling about 2,100. I have 17 trigger fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. And before I started doing gig work, I was told by a doctor that I'd never be able to work again. And I didn't for 10 years. It took about 2.5 years to get used to the movement. I used to get purple feet, and I used to lay on ice when I'd get home, and most of that was just from working for DoorDash, and things are much better today. I still have chronic pain. I still have trouble with the pain, but it's a lot more manageable with doing gig work than it would be with a W-2. I used to get sent home. I used to get laid off, you know, things like that, because I was unreliable and always in pain. And gig work has given me the ability to function on my terms, function regardless, and I do very well at hustling. Started with 10 grand a year, and I've moved up to 100 grand. I am completely 100% self-sustainable. Do not rely on anyone, do not rely on government, do not rely on anything. I just get out here and work. Let's see, what else? So I start at about 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes before if I can wake up. I have been sleeping through my alarms lately, so it's been very difficult for me to wake up. But I like starting with Uber Eats, Starbucks. I love starting that in the beginning of my day. I try and get a grocery block from Flex, and if I can't, I try and get a catering order from DoorDash, like bagels or coffee or something like that. And then I log on to Walmart between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. And I stay out until I make my goal. My goal every day is $330 a day. And normally I do not go home until I get it. However, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, if I make more than that, great, because it takes away from having to strain on the weekends. Let's see, what else? I was posting videos all the time a year ago, and my adopted mom died, and then I was having major marital problems, and then a couple other friends passed away, and I wasn't posting as much. And I was actually asked yesterday to start posting more, so I'm going to try and do that. Most of the time, I work one app at a time. Sometimes I will work two if they're going in the same direction. Sometimes I'll integrate Spark with Uber Eats. Sometimes I'll integrate DoorDash with Uber Eats. But I don't integrate DoorDash with any other company but Uber Eats. So that is where I'm at right now, what I'm doing. I work, I work Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, Irvine, and I live in Anaheim. So I drive about 20 miles every morning to get down to this area. This area is a multi-billion-dollar industry when it comes to deliveries, and it doesn't matter what delivery app you're on, things are always going on. Things are always happening. There's always deliveries. Whereas with Anaheim, it's hit and miss. Cypress, hit and miss. Stanton, hit and miss. Buena Park, hit and miss, which is pretty much the region that I live in. Not to mention, it's also mostly lower income, so less money, less tips, and less volume. Irvine and Tustin area is actually extremely high volume. Sometimes I'm not comfortable with that first thing in the morning, which is why I start in Newport, and I kind of work my way north. And I truly enjoy what I do. As far as a vehicle goes, I drive a blue Toyota RAV4. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hybrid, great on gas mileage, and very comfortable, cozy. It is not your typical beater. I do have money in my savings for dings and repairs if I need them. I just prefer to be comfortable because this is my full-time job. So that is it. We are going to try and do this at least daily, if not a couple times a day. And I don't mean to sound so boring, but we are restarting this as a person that's gone through some grief this year. So, okay. Welcome subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for hanging on if you have. And I've got more content later.